A problem with my Toyota Tacoma aftermarket grab handle. What? Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Robmotive. And that's right, I am having a problem with my aftermarket driver's side grab handle. You know, nothing hacks me off more than having a mod that fails, that doesn't work, that deteriorates over time. Now, I realize that all mods, depending on what they are subject to wear and, of course, could show signs of deterioration over time. But let's be honest, on this thing, it's merely a cover. You know, I don't think I hardly ever touch it when I get in. I usually grab lower on the grab handle. And it is a grab handle, right? You're supposed to be able to grab it. There's nothing that should go wrong with it when you're using it. But as you saw in the beginning, the cover has now started to come off. Now, that is a complaint that I've heard from a lot of people when they first got theirs. And there's been a lot of trouble with these anyway. Trouble from installation, which I had myself. Trouble from missing parts that don't work, just all kinds of crazy things that shouldn't happen. So I now am experiencing this myself. When I first got it, although, as I mentioned, it was very difficult to put in, to get that bolt in the right spot lined up so you could actually tighten it down, go figure. Everything else was pretty good. I had a little nick kind of thing in it. That was a manufacturing defect, I think. But overall, it's been I guess a positive experience. As I mentioned in another video, I can't recommend it because of all of the issues that people have had and the rather lengthy and complex installation, go figure. But still, I am glad it's there and I do like having it. So, what do I do about this cover? Something I shouldn't have to screw with. And fortunately, it's the one on the top. There is another one on the bottom, which of course is going to always have gravity pulling it off. So far, fingers crossed, I haven't had any issues with that one. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's on the bottom where the bolt, screw, whatever, goes in to hold the bottom part on. Now, what am I going to do about it? Well, I have a couple options. You know, I could go really bad and just duct tape all around it. That would certainly hold it in. Or maybe black electrical tape. You know, kind of matching the theme of the inside of the truck. I could just go around it a few times. Heck, I could go around the whole thing. No, I'm kidding. Of course I'm not going to do that. Can you imagine? That would drive me insane. So, I could glue it. I could get some silicone, rubber adhesive, whatever, and maybe put a couple of dabs of glue on there to hold it up. That's probably a viable solution, but to be honest, I don't want anything that permanent. You know, you have the covers so you can access the screws, the bolts, to be able to remove it if you need to. So I don't want to make it so permanent that I can't access anything. Also, the airbag is under there, and should the airbag ever need service for some crazy reason, who knows, maybe I'll get a airbag failure message on the dash or something. I still would want someone to be able to get in there and remove that trim piece so it could be repaired. The other thing is double-sided tape. I could put some double-sided tape, just a little bit in there, and it won't take much. I mean, there's no weight to this thing. It's not like it's got a ton pulling down on it. Plus, it kind of sits almost on the grab handle itself. So that works in the favor of gravity. We don't really have a lot of gravity pushing down on that, trying to dislodge it. So I think double-sided tape is probably the best way to go. And I gotta say, there are tons of different strengths, thicknesses, brands, you name it, of double-sided tapes out there these days. So I certainly shouldn't have a problem trying to find something that I can fit in there and that it will work. So that's what I'm going to do. Not a complicated fix, I admit. And don't get me wrong, this isn't something that's going to ruin the whole mod. It's not some horrible defect, but it shouldn't happen. Had the engineering been done properly on these parts, this shouldn't happen. It's such a minor part of the whole install. It should just snap in. There should just be a little ledge because it has kind of friction-held snaps, if you will. It should just snap in just like the OEM parts do and not pop out like that. Now, I will say part of the reason that it's happening, and when I first noticed it, when it first happened to me, was when I had the Tacoma sitting outside in the bright sunlight while I was doing something else in the garage with another truck, whatever. So it got really, really hot inside the truck. Of course, that's gonna make everything real loosey-goosey and pliable. And then I got in the truck and I touched that area, and to my horror, it did actually, that's horror, did actually come off. What a drag. And of course, I felt that little jolt, you know, the kind of thing you feel if you have silver feelings and you bite down on aluminum foil, that kind of thing. Fortunately, for most of you out there, you've probably not experienced that because today's fillings are composite silicone material, so you don't even have that. But it was that kind of a feeling. I thought, oh no, now I have the same problem that many people have complained about from the start. Again, easy fix. I'm going to take care of it. What are your options? You know, if you're looking for an aftermarket driver's side grab handle, what are your options? Well, you don't have any, because simply there are no others out there. This is the only one in town. This is the only company that makes one, and I'm glad that they do. Again, can't recommend them, but I'm glad they have it because I do like having the grab handle in the truck. It helps getting in and out, gives me a place to grab, and I am thankful that we have it. I just wish they'd have done a better job. Now, I do have a theory. You know, we have, of course, the new redesigned Tundra out that does have a driver's side grab handle. They listened to us there. They gave us a driver's side grab handle like what we used to have. So I believe that once the new Toyota Tacoma comes out, there will be a driver's side grab handle. Now, will it fit the existing Tacoma? That is the big question. I don't know. I did put a driver's side grab handle in my 2021 Tundra rather, and there was just a minor little bit of trimming or a little slot that you had to cut out on that A-pillar cover. Otherwise, it was a perfect fit, just like OEM. So I'm thinking maybe we're going to get lucky and Toyota will add the driver's side grab handle back. I'm sure they will. There's no way that they're going to come out with a new redesigned Tacoma that doesn't have a driver's side grab handle. Mark my words, it will be included in the redesigned Tacoma. So we can wait for that. Hopefully it'll fit, and then everybody that has a late model Toyota Tacoma that wants a driver's side grab handle, OEM, will be able to buy one. Leave a comment. Let me know if you have purchased one of these aftermarkets and put it in your truck. How is it doing for you now? Have you had problems with that cover? Has it fallen off? And what did you do to fix it? I'm very curious to know. Also, real quick, if you're interested, I do have 2 additional channels. Robmotive FST, all about my 2021 Toyota Tundra. And Robmotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.